Hi. I know the 2023-2024 college app season is slowly coming to a close. If you're anything like me, you've just come off of one of the most stressful periods of your life. You've worked tirelessly for weeks perfecting your essays. You've spent the past few years pursuing your passions, getting involved in extracurriculars, sports, music. You stayed up past midnight, you don't even know how many times, finishing lab reports, writing 5-page history papers, and studying for that daunting calculus final. You spent what feels like all of your free time junior year studying for the SATs. You spent the last summer writing 3 different drafts of your Common App personal statement, and these last 2 holiday breaks working on your supplemental essays. And finally, you are done. The task in front of you that at one point seemed impossible to accomplish is over. So many of us overachiever students spend countless hours, days, weeks, months going from one thing to the next without ever stopping to think of how much we've accomplished. First, you learn to crawl and then walk and talk. Later on, you learn to play games, make friends, and read. And then you learn to do algebra, write essays, and do science experiments. You've submitted hundreds of homework assignments, written dozens of papers, taken hundreds of quizzes, tests, and final exams over the course of these last 18 years, many of which seemed impossible at the time. And yet, here you are. And now, you've completed the highly feared, largely dreaded, and incredibly overwhelming process of applying to college. Now, one thing about me is I love a sappy quote. So, in the words of President Theodore Roosevelt, "It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat." You are officially the man in the arena, not the cold and timid soul. Be proud. Take a deep breath because your future is destined to be bright. Now go read a book, go for a walk, go outside and smell that beautiful earthy scent of Mother Nature. Congratulations, you are done.